According to the TSB, the Elite Navigator carried more safety equipment than was required. This is from the CBC and it was posted on March the 12th, 2025. It's impossible to know what caused the fire on the Elite Navigator in July of 2024, as the fishing vessel was never recovered. But nearly 7 months later, the Transportation Safety Board of Canada's TSB investigation reveals what happened in the vessel's final moments. According to the TSB report, light smoke was visible in the engine room soon after a smoke alarm sounded at 7:30 p.m. A crew member in the deckhouse yelled that there was a fire in the exhaust trunking. The crew sprung into action and shut down the vessel's engine, removed the exhaust trunking vent from the back of the deckhouse, and attempted to fight the fire with extinguishers. Those attempts were not successful. The report says the crew of the Elite Navigator were highly skilled in distress communications, even carrying devices not required by regulation such as satellite communication devices and cell phones. It was that preparedness that led the vessel's captain, Eugene Carter, to send a distress signal and get the crew into the life raft. The Elite Navigator was on her way in with her fishing quota met. She was about 130 nautical miles east-northeast of Fogo Island on the evening of July the 17th. Carter sent distress calls from the vessel's radios and radio telephone, but was too far away to reach the marine communication and traffic services. There is no indication that the calls reached other vessels. Its EPIRB did not send a signal, which the TSB says is likely due to fire damage. Almost 7 hours later, the Elite Navigator burned beyond repair and sank into the sea. After more than 50 hours in a life raft, the crew set off their last flare at the site of a helicopter. All 7 men, known as the Lucky 7, were saved. The TSB report states that the board often finds evidence of lack of safety culture, but the Elite Navigator was an exception. The vessel carried more safety equipment than was required by regulation. The master and crew members were in the practice of talking through emergency scenarios and responses. This was a tough story to follow when it was happening, but it showed never give up searching, never give up hope. They didn't find the life raft. After 2 days, they still hadn't found the life raft or any sign of anything. And then 50 hours into the search, they found all 7 fishermen in their life raft. It was an amazing story of never giving up and an amazing story of survival. These men are extremely lucky, and they all got to go home to their families. Awesome outcome, awesome ending to a terrible story, and a great job by the Coast Guard and everybody involved in the search and rescue. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.